Okay, just so you know, I can't see myself. So, hopefully you can see me. And now my trash is coming. So it's going to get really noisy. Hey, I can see my hair. It's going to get noisy for a second, just so you know, because the trash is coming through. And I'm on a time crunch because I have a class to teach. So, but I really can't see myself. All I see is like, I see a glow. I feel like I'm an angel. Ha! I have my angel shirt on. See? And I feel like I'm an angel because all I see is this glow right here. Maybe I'm a trash can angel. Trash can angel. Maybe that's why I should tile this. I'm going to wait until the trash man goes by. It's going to get really loud. Until I talk about sex and procrastination and giving this bit but not that bit. Not being your whole self. Okay, hold on, seriously. The trash guy is right there. Trash guy? Okay. 1 second. Okay. I should wave like, bye trash, bye. Okay. They're at my daughter's house. Yes, she lives right next door. We're that family. We're that family that took up the whole block. We tried to take up the whole block because my second oldest daughter, her and her guy, they have 3 kids. And there was a house available maybe 3 doors down from her sister's house 4 or 5 months ago. And it went right out from underneath them because we were going to just completely take over the whole block with our family. That was the game plan. It didn't work. She had to move like 10, 15 minutes away. It's a bummer. I think she's secretly jealous of her sister because her sister and I share a fence line. So her sister can just walk over and have coffee with me or a glass of wine with me. She comes over. Is the door open? Is the door locked? This kind of thing. Oh, mom's here. Mom's not here. It's a really cool living experience, actually, to have your child right next door to you. It's very, very interesting. I'm very grateful for it. Okay, I'm trying to buy time here for the trash can, for the trash to actually get down the road far enough. So, okay, now that, and look, the cloud came through, so now I can see that, I can see myself. I'm not just feeling like an angel with an angel t-shirt on. So the conversation of today, which I now can't even remember the full title of. So whatever I miss because Spirit wanted me to miss. I do remember that it was sex on the front side. And all right. So I've had some good sex in the last couple days. I've had some really good sex. It's public knowledge. I was wondering, guys who date me, how do they cope? How did they cope about me writing about, talking about, doing workshops, joking about our intimacies? I should do an interview with all the men that I've ever dated and be like, how did this impact your life? How did this affect you? How did you feel when I wrote this article about you or when I shared this intimacy? It's a very interesting life we coaches lead, for sure, especially the coaches that speak out and try to be just very authentic and true and just sharing our intimacies and our stuff. Oh, thank you, Addison. She put the title. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. She didn't want me to miss it. Okay, and now people are like sending me stuff. Okay. Sex secrets procrastination. Only giving this bit, but not your whole damn self. See, I knew that was a catchy title. I could do a whole workshop on this, actually. So this person who's messaging me needs to get their butt off of my messages and over here to Conscious Coffee, because they could be messaging me out this stuff on Conscious Coffee. So, sex and secrets. And it's interesting this morning. So I had like a couple really great experiences this morning with my lover, and last night, like I said, we've had a little bit of sex. But it made me kind of think about, and some of the stuff that I've been hearing and dealing with with my clients lately is the secretness and procrastination and just only giving these little tidbits of self. Now, I've been seeing this particular person. I've known this particular person for going on 2 years now that I'm currently with. And on the front side, it was very interesting. I met him doing a project, a secret project, which I'm still working on. I'm writing it. It's a book. But I met him. He was part of the secret project for this book that I was doing. So I decided that I was going to go out on all these dates in a limited amount of time, and that I was going to do basically a social experiment, because I was on sabbatical from my relationship back then, and I went, this is a perfect time. Like, I wouldn't be doing this if I was actually being intimate with somebody. I'm not going to be intimate with anybody during this dating process. I might do a goodnight kiss. I might do that. But I was really playing with different personalities, with an attitude, with an energy. I put on my performer. I put on, the role. All right, my internet is going in and out. I don't know why. It's a beautiful day. But I was putting on this persona with each person. I was letting them see these tidbits of myself, not really letting them see who I was, because I went, this is like, I'm going to spend 2 hours with this person. We're going to have a great date. And then I'm going to say, write them a Dear John letter tomorrow and be like, sorry, man, like, it's just not going to work. You're a great guy. Hope you find your girl, not me. Hasta la vista type thing. And that was what my intent was. Well, I went along. That worked for quite a few dates. Met a man at the Great Fest here in Dallas, and he just was so sweet and so caring in the conversation and playful and all this different stuff. And I thought to myself, man, I'd really like to go out on another date with this guy. I really would. So I did. I broke my rule for my secret project. And I went out on another date with him. And then I went out on another date. And then I went out on another date. And another and another. And then we had sex. And the sex was great on the first time, actually. It's not as good as what it is today, but it was very good. And with each one, it was very interesting. Even with him, I felt the need to express all this stuff. Kind of like, here's all my shit. Here's all my shame. Here's what I've done. Here's how I am. I'm flirty. I'm in the spotlight. I'm, teach these kind of classes. I talk about this kind of stuff. I've got a sailor's fucking mouth sometimes. Are you okay with it? Are you okay with it? Because I was really drawn into him in this way, that I wanted to reveal more of myself than just these little tidbits that I had given to all of these other blokes out there that just was, not really captivating me in any way. So here we are, 2 years later, almost, year and a half, 2 years later, and all the new relationship energy is starting to die down, and we're really meeting each other, and we've had life struggles happen, and we have shit going on, and we've had some good points and we had some bad points, and we've come close to separating, and we've gotten really, really close in other ways, and all this different stuff, relationship stuff, and more truth sharing, and more connection, and more just yummy goodness. And there was even a point in our sex where I couldn't even feel really the sex. Like, I was there, I was physically there, but I was not emotionally there. I was not mentally there. And I was holding myself back. And the reason why I share this with you is because I know there's so many people, men and women, but especially you ladies. And if you've been following me, you know that May is Ladies Month for me. May is focused on us queens, on us goddesses, on us really stepping into our power, into being the women that we are supposed to be, and saying yes to ourselves. And that's what I want you to learn from, at least get a little glimpse of from this conscious coffee. And I am drinking coffee, funny enough. I am still drinking coffee this morning. But I'm drinking it in my queen cup. Like, this girl's, like, it ain't easy being queen. At the bottom it says practice makes perfect underneath my coffee. So when I get to the bottom it says practice makes perfect. But no, so I was not giving my heart. I was not really truly connecting and letting myself be revealed in different parts of our relationship and in our sex. Like, I could be this, magical goddess of the bedroom and do all these different feats and acts and basically just, mesmerize him, but I was getting nothing from it in different cases. I went through a point where my body completely shut down on me, and that when we had sex, my body was so tight that even though it was gentle sexing going on, I was physically getting hurt because I was so shut down in those moments. And I mean, I was physically getting hurt. My closest friends and family know about that little bit of experience. That was just a couple weeks long. But I went, what the heck is going on? Why am I so tense? Why am I so tight? What is going on? What am I avoiding? What am I resisting? What am I really holding on to? And it came down to a whole bunch of things. I was holding on to my heart. I still am. I'm still not 100% there. I'm stepping in slowly, but I'm opening that fucking door. I'm opening the doorway to me, okay? And that's what us ladies need to do, is we have to open the doorway to ourselves. We say that we want this. We say that we want that. But there's all these secrets. There's all this stuff, and we procrastinate. And that procrastination comes in with, what are the things that you're not doing? And guys, this is for you too, because you know what? There's secrets that you hold. You're not stepping up. You're not being authentically yourself 100% in relationship. You're not being 100% yourself in life most of the time. You're not really fully engaged and turned on to life. And I ask that question all the time. What turns you on? What turns you on? And people go, what? Why are we talking about sex when we're talking about success over here? Why, I'm trying to get my business off the rails over here, and you're talking about sex. I'm like, no, your business needs to turn you on. You need to be juicy as juicy can be for your business. If you're not turned on, like dripping wet, turned on for your business, then it's not your passion. It is not your path. You are trying to force something that is not really there, or you're just avoiding a whole bunch of stuff, and you're not dealing with the crap that you need to be dealing with. Just like you can really love sex, but if you're not really turned on, if you're not juicy and just ready to go and aroused and just like yes to it, then why in the hell are you doing it? Why? Just to say, oh, I had sex? Well, whoop-dee. Is the sex gourmet, or is it just, oh, I had sex? You're just going through the motions? Or are you actually really stepping in? What are you avoiding? Where are you holding? What are you shutting down? We all do it. We all do it. We have different things. Like for me, last year, I went through a whole bunch of heartbreak, and I went through a whole bunch of shock and physical trauma and emotional and financial and mental, and you name it. It was like there was a whole bunch of stuff that just kind of like catapulted me into a new phase of life. All of that stuff moved me into a new phase of life, but in that process, I armored myself up to protect myself. And in that way, what happened? I prevented myself from being able to feel the people that were presenting themselves to me during that time. This man being one person who has, for some dumb butt reason, decided that he's just going to stick it out and, just like move through my shit with me, which is great, scary and great and wonderful, and I'm grateful, just like I'm grateful to friends that have decided to just like allow things to happen and move. But what do? We sit around and we procrastinate on things. We know what we need to do. We know the things that we need to clear. We know the steps that we need to make. We know that we need to let go of all that old trash, all those negative thoughts, all those negative programs, those things that are just holding us back. Basically like a whole bunch of, imagine that you have a whole bunch of fish hooks in your back, in your skin, in your actual skin. And they're just through the top layer of skin, and you have all of these strings attached to this brick wall behind you, and that brick wall is your past. It's your trauma, it's your drama, it's your negative thinking, it's your fears, it's your phobias, it's all the shit that you think matters, that you think you need to hold on to. And then you say, ooh, over there's this beautiful coastline, and the water is so beautiful, and there's tropical fish and coral, and the water's the perfect temperature, and the sand, and they're serving my favorite drinks and amazing food, and oh, my soulmate is over there too, and my prosperous life, the life I really want, where I'm really thriving, it's all over there. Yes, I can see it, I can taste it, I want it. Yes, I'm going to go get it. And then what do? You got all these fish hooks and all those strings attached to that brick wall. And you start to pull, and it hurts like a motherfucker, right? It hurts. So you just pulled forward just a little bit. You're like, ow, ow. It's a negative thought. What are you doing? Why are you trying to go for that? You don't deserve that. Don't forget where you came from. Remember that this could possibly happen. Remember that that could possibly happen. This person said that you're this. This person said that you're that. You don't really deserve it. You're broken. You're hurting. You're stubborn. You're too emotional. You're too much. You're not real enough. You're too ugly. You're too fat. You're too skinny. Not muscular enough. Too muscular. You make too much money. Not enough. You live in the wrong part of the country. It's the way your parents raised you. It was that childhood abuse that you had back there. Oh, it's the place that you work. If you hadn't been married that many times, if you didn't have kids, oh, I should have kids. All that stuff. How does that stuff, those thoughts, help you get any closer to that dream life, to all that stuff that you really do want? How does it get you there? What is it doing? No, you know what you have to do? If you want that beautiful picture that you have of that life, that abundant, beautiful, thriving life with your soulmates, with the money that you want, the house, the car, the work, the lifestyle, the feel good, the happy, the bliss, the joy, the orgasm, the sex. You want that? But you got all these damn fish hooks. And you just keep letting them pull you. And so you relax into them because it hurts so damn much to keep pulling. So you just relax in and you're like, okay, I'm going to just hang out over here. Let's hang out over here. And every now and then somebody brings you a glass of water. And like, hey, you look a little thirsty. Oh, here's some water. Oh, you look a little hungry. I brought you a bag of chips. It's a beautiful view, isn't it? And you're just leaning back because you don't want to feel the pain of making that change. You don't want to feel the pain of really stepping into that new phase of you. So you just don't pull. And slowly over time, years and years go by, you just keep resisting because you tug every now and then. You get an urge and you tug and you're like, ooh, no, that kind of hurt. Ow, no, never mind. I'm good right here. And so, instead of removing what's holding you, instead of turning around and just removing it all, letting yourself loose, you decide to just settle in, get comfortable, pull up a chair, relax right where you're at. Before you know it, your life is pretty much over. You're at the end of your days. And you look back and you go, the fuck was I worried about? Why? Why did I not risk more? Why did I not love more? Why did I not adventure more? You look back and you go, oh, it was because I thought that this was more important than me succeeding, than me having, than me achieving. I made that more important than me. I made that over there more important than me. I made that person over there more important than me. I took that person's belief, that person's judgment, that person's criticism as my truth. And I made them right. I allowed them to dictate who I was. And here I am. Yep, still staring at that pretty picture. But now knowing that I don't have the time to create it. Right now you have the time. Right now you have the time to create it. Right now you have the ability to create it. And all you have to do is stop with all the secrets. Stop with the procrastination. Stop just giving that one little bit of yourself and give your whole damn self. Not to him, not to her, not to that thing over there or that thing over there, but to you. To you, to your life. That's all you have to do. Give your whole damn self. So, your whole self in sex, your whole self in work, your whole self in relationship with your children, your whole self in relationship with friends, your whole self in relationship with self, your whole self spiritually, your whole self health, your whole self in every little thing that you do. And the thing that you're not doing is the thing that's probably holding you back. And it can be a small damn fucking thing. Sorry, about the sailor mouth. I know some people have been like on me about it. Well, no, it can be a small damn thing. It is a small damn thing that you're procrastinating on. But it's that small damn thing that has you kinked up, that has that final fish hook that is holding you back, that still has you attached to that brick wall that you can't move, that you have to, the only way is to let yourself loose of it, to unhook yourself from it. That's the only way you're going to escape the brick wall. Funny that I have a brick wall behind me, huh, as I'm talking about this. That was not planned, guys. Seriously, I saw fish hooks in my back all of a sudden, and then the brick wall. Maybe subconsciously, it's probably what happened there. Subconsciously, I saw the brick wall. But no, you have to let yourself go of all that holds you back. You have to stop using all your reasons, all your excuses as to why you can't. And you have to finally, once and for all, say yes to the most important person in the room, which happens to be you. Say yes. You're worth it. You're brilliant. You're beautiful. You have so much purpose and such a message. So let it out. Don't die with music in you. Let it out. And to all the naysayers and the haters, fuck off. That's what I say. As you guys well know, that's what you just do. And you know what? They don't matter. They don't know you. They don't know your heart. They don't know your soul. They don't know your worthiness. And most of them are pretty damn sad people and not loving themselves very much. So don't let their sadness over self and their lack of self-love and worth destroy your world. Instead, say yes to you. Okay, guys, there you go. There's the message. Who the fuck knew that was even going to come through? Like, I didn't. I came out here, I just went, wrote an article, and I was like in writing mode, and I was like, oh, this sounds like a good title. I was like, well, let's see what happens. So my article was on procrastination. So I was like, I should do a video. Just for the people who don't read the article, I'm going to do a video. And sex always sells, so why not put sex in there? And I did have some really great sex this morning and last night. And all weekend. Yeah, anyways, I've had a lot of good sex. My mentor, she made the statement of dry pussy face the other day on a training. And I know Addison and I were doing a training. I know Addison took a picture of us doing the training. And on the training, she says, you know, you can see the people that have dry pussy face, you know, like it's written all over them. And that I'm talking about having the juiciness for all of your life, and that you should be just like I was preaching, you know. And it's like, definitely when I talk about, for years I've been talking about having an orgasmic life, living orgasmically, living turned on. You know, and people only think that I'm talking about sex and the bedroom and all these kinky things and positions and everything. I'm like, no, it's about your turn on for life. Like, you have to have that same turn on, that same juiciness. Like, you really need to be wet for life. And to hear her say dry pussy face, I was like, yeah, I do not have dry pussy face, because this is like, I am definitely turned on for life and have a wonderful sex life going as well. So how can you have dry pussy face? So, you know, but here's the thing. I'm like, I guess you could call it limp dick syndrome for guys or something like that. I don't know. I haven't come up with a guy thing yet. It's Women's Month in my world. Don't suffer from that. Like, don't do it. Say yes to yourself, ladies. Be the queen that you're meant to be. Stop accepting dry pussy face. Like, don't allow that shit to happen. And I'm talking about it in every freaking area of your life. Like, you do not have to be in agreement to that. You do not have to allow it. You can say, no, that's not happening. I am worth more. I am worth more of your time. I am worth more energy here. I am worth more of my time, more love, more abundance, more. And get fucking turned on to life, to you. So, in the comment section, you're going to see a link to Manifest Your Man, which is happening this weekend, May 11th. And ladies, this is for all you single ladies. I always want to go right into the song. All you single ladies. No, it is happening on May 11th. It is definitely going to be a workshop. It is a global workshop. It's taught here on Facebook in a private group. So it's just for ladies, okay? And it is going to really focus in on how to manifest a conscious lover into your life. Okay, so all those guys out there who are sending those pictures that we don't want, who are making those stupid comments that we don't want, the highs and the question marks, and will you fly here, and will you do, we all deal with this crap. And it's just like all of those, no. Say, no, they're gone. Okay, we don't want to manifest them into our life. There's no problem manifesting those guys into our life, right? They're a dime a dozen. Wouldn't even pay for it, like whatever. Or irritation, frustration, crap, absolute crap. No, the conscious guys. And I know that a lot of guys think that they're conscious, and I love these messages that I get from guys. Well, I'm a conscious guy. I'm a conscious guy. And then they send me a dick pic. Like, all right, dude, that's not a conscious guy. Like, no. Let's create some conscious lovers, conscious relationships, some elevated relationships, deep, vulnerable, surrendering, intimacy, connection, energy, high vibe fucking relationships where you can stand there and be all of you and accepted and embraced and loved for being all of you. So you don't just have to give just a tidbit of self, but you can actually be your whole damn self and be loved for being yourself, because every piece of you should be loved. Every piece of you is worthy. Every piece of you should be revealed as you need to reveal it in the moments that you reveal it. That is what a conscious relationship is about. And there are things that we need to learn as women to be able to attract the men in that can handle that. And if you are a go-getter woman, if you are a woman that, you know, has 1,000,001 things on her plate, maybe you're running your own business, maybe you just work a lot of hours, maybe, you know, and you got kids and you got your own TLC stuff that you do for yourself, and you got all this different stuff, and you need to do all that stuff, but then you just don't seem to have time for a guy, or all you're attracting is those fools. Well, I'm going to go through 10 hacks that I've picked up over the course of my time as a relationship coach, my own dating life, having some beautiful, amazing men in my world through the years. I'm going to share with you the different things that I have learned, those manifestation hacks to really draw those conscious men in. So click on the link in the comment section. If you are a woman, that is the only, must be 18, must be a woman. There you go. As long as you fit those two categories, you're more than welcome to click on the link and sign up. Other than that, if you know a woman who needs it, then feel free to share it. Please share it. Speaking of sharing, feel free to share this video. Hit the share button. Help me build conscious coffee and all that good stuff. And yeah, and I think I'm pretty much done. So I'm going to end right there and go have an amazing day, as I wish for you too. As always, stop existing, start living. You can follow me at www